Hello Nutri subscribers, welcome back to Nutriverse Academy. So today we are going to discuss about nanotechnology, which is already in the syllabus of 4th semester in the chapter of or in the subject of advanced nutrition. So for that I am explaining nanotechnology today. So don't skip the video, watch till the end. So firstly, what is meant by nanotechnology? So we should know what is meant by nanotechnology. So the definition is very clear, as it is a branch of science which is used to develop materials, devices or other structures by manipulating atomic or molecules in the scale of range 1 to 100 nanometers. So firstly, we have to know what is nanotechnology, right? So it is very clear that with manipulating of atomic or molecular forms in the range of 1 to 100 nanometers, that means the atomic or the molecules are manipulated up to 1 to 100 range for developing of materials or devices or other structures is called nanotechnology. So generally మనకి nanotechnology అంటే పేరులోనే ఉంది. Nano means small and technology is the thing we are using to discover this nano potential uses or scopes or something useful materials to our daily lives. So that is the simple definition of nanotechnology. So it is defined as like this: nanotechnology is the branch of science which is used to develop materials, devices or other structures by manipulating atomic or molecules in the scale of range of 1 to 100 nanometers is called nanotechnology. So this is the simple definition of nanotechnology. So let us see what are the scope and what are the potential uses of nanotechnology were there in the industry, okay, or in the world. So there are so many of scope and there are so many of potential uses of these nanotechnology, in which we are also you are aware of these nano emulsions, nano sensors, even what we are using in the boat watches or smart watches. Those are all nano sensors, right? So those nano sensors are also came from this nanotechnology. So we are studying about those sensors or about those microcapsulation also. You are aware of that, right? So we are studying about that those are all comes under this nanotechnology itself. So first we will see the scope and the potential uses. So generally scope and potential uses will comes under in one category itself. That means the potential use, that means in which type of industries this nanotechnology is used, and the scope means how those industries are using those this technology. So just we'll give some 8 potential uses of these. There are so many of industries that nanotechnology were using, but for now, for our chapters and for our MSc level, we are just giving 8 important nano industries that are using this nanotechnology. Okay, so these are some potential uses or some scope of industries that nanotechnologies were using. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about medicinal industry or medical industry. So generally we know that targeting drug delivery or diagnostic tools or some targeting drug delivery means we are generally targeting the tissue or the cell in which the drug should be interacted with that tissue or cell itself. So for that level of technology is mainly used in by the nanotechnology. With the help of this nanotechnology only we have developed that drug cell interaction. Okay, so that is one important in this medical industry. In medical industry we can write, and also for diagnostic tools are also developed with the help of this nanotechnology called nanobots. Okay, so nanobots are developed, and drug cell interaction is also developed, or tissue is also developed through nanotechnology in medicinal industry. There are many nanotechnologies were there in medicinal industry, but the most and well known technologies nanobots and drug cell and tissue interaction. So that is small scope and small potential used by the medicinal industry. Okay, so itlagane ante manamu first 8 headings రాసినాక విల్ గెట్ 2 మార్క్స్. ఓకే, అండ్ ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ మనం ఇవి ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసినాం అనుకో విల్ గెట్ 3 మార్క్స్. సో ఇట్ విల్ కవర్ మోర్ దెన్ 6 మార్క్స్, రైట్? సో 6 మార్క్స్కి ఒక ఆన్సర్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇంకొక 6 మార్క్స్ ఆన్సర్ ఇంకొక సబ్జెక్ట్ నుండి అన్నా, ఇంకొక చాప్టర్ నుండి అన్నా, లేకుంటే అదే చాప్టర్ నుండి వేరే క్వశ్చన్ వస్తుంది కదా, సో దానికల్లా రాయొచ్చు అనమాట. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ లైక్ వెల్ నోన్ అండ్ స్మాల్ ఆన్సర్, అండ్ లైక్ very easy to write and very easy to read and very easy to correct it atlundali. So I'm just including 2 nanobots and drug cell or tissue interaction in the medicinal industry. And for coming to food industry, in food industry also we are using so many of nanotechnologies. For example, for packaging of food materials. For what? For giving long shelf life, right? So for giving long shelf life we are using nanotechnology in the food industry, and also for detecting of micronutrients, for detecting of any other microorganisms. So for detecting of other microorganisms we are using here nanosensors are also we are using in this food industry. So generally for food safety, and which we indirectly says for the food safety, right? So for packaging and for food safety, okay, I'll write here as food safety, okay, for food safety. So for long shelf life we are using nanotechnology for packaging, and for food safety, that means for detecting of microorganisms we are using nanosensors in the food industry. And coming to the cosmetical industries, for cosmetics you know that vitamin E serums or some ceramide serums, these are all how they have impacted in one capsule or in one bottle through nanotechnology itself. So we are used for impurification, for enhancement, or for absorption into the skin. We are using nanotechnology to develop vitamin capsules or serums, okay, for development of vitamin serums or vitamin capsules. Okay, so nanotechnology is used in cosmetical industries for this. That means for nutrient delivery into the skin. Okay, so like this the nanotechnology is also used in cosmetical industry for enhancement, for absorption, and for effectiveness. Okay, so for these 3 they have using nanotechnology for nutrient delivery, for better absorption, effectiveness, enhancement. Okay, what they are developing? Vitamins or any another things which we can easily deliver this nutrient. Okay, so like that the cosmetical industries are using nanotechnology. And for coming to environmental protest or environmental use industries, those who are activists, those who are doing for only for the environment, they are mainly using this nanotechnology for detection of pollutants. So detection of pollutants, and for also water purification system. So for water purification system, so they are environmental industry is using nanotechnology. And for energy science or for energy industries, that means who are producing this energy, like solar cells, capacitors, batteries, those are all made through nanotechnology. Okay, solar cells, batteries, capacitors, etc. So these are all developed through nanotechnology by the energy producing industries. Okay, these are the small 5 potential uses in the industries. Those are all those who are using nanotechnology. Excuse me. And next is textiles. Okay, as you know, there are many water repellent clothes, and next stain resistant fabrics. You know that, right? So water repellent fabrics and stain resistant fabrics are also developed through nanotechnology itself. So water repellent and stain resistant fabrics are developed in textile industry through this nanotechnology itself. So that is too important and very known technology which is used by textile industry. And next is agriculture industry. As you know, nano fertilizers, nano biopesticides, and as you know those two, right? Why they have used those two? To deliver nutrient, right? The main theme of the agricultural industry to use nanotechnology is to deliver nutrients through nano fertilizers and nano biopesticides. Through nano fertilizers plus biopesticides. Okay, through biopesticides. For what? For delivering of nutrients. Okay, so these are well known in the agricultural industry. And next is material science, in which nano composites and lighter or stronger property. As you know, nano composites, right? So for that, how they are giving this material science? So they are developing very light effectiveness and which have a stronger property, So these industries are using nanotechnology in a very effective way, and which is very well known and which is very become a part of life in human beings or in anything. Okay, so the medicinal industry, food industry, cosmetical industry, environmental industry, and energy industry, textile industry, agricultural industry, material science industry. So these are some type of potential uses or the scopes which are used by these industries, which are using this nanotechnology to develop different type of nano materials. Okay, like medicine like nanobots, food like nanosensors, for nutrient delivery cosmetics, for water purification system energy, for producing of capacitors or solar cells for by energy, and for developing better fabrics by textiles, and for growing a very strong and nutrient which have a very effective nutrient by agricultural industry through nano fertilizers and pesticides, biopesticides, and for strong properties of material nanocomposites, material science were developing by using of this nanotechnology. So these are these are the definition and scope and potential use of nanotechnology. So again we have nano emulsions, nano coatings, nano sensors, and micro encapsulation. So for these nano emulsions, nano coatings, nano sensors, and micro encapsulation, I'll tell you in another episode of this advanced nutrition of nanotechnology. So please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any doubts, please comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to put your notification on or put on the bell icon. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone.